FCT Command flags off staff housing estate. Sokoto anchors pushes for non-custodial measures. And Super Eagles face decisive World Cup playoff. Hello viewers, glad to have you join us on this edition of the Grill News Bulletin from the Nigerian Correctional Service online television. I am Deputy Superintendent of Corrections, Fidelis Stephen Daliop. The Nigerian Correctional Service Federal Capital Territory Command has officially launched the construction of its staff housing estate at Ocean World Homes in Chikuku, Kuje Area Council, Abuja. The groundbreaking ceremony marks a significant step towards addressing the housing deficit and affordable house for correctional staff in the FCT. The Command's Controller of Corrections, Christopher Peter Jen, expressed optimism that this would boost staff morale and enhance their performance. The Controller also appreciated the support of its partners, including Ocean World Homes Limited, underscoring its commitment to improving the welfare of its personnel. Moving on to criminal justice reform, the Sokoto State Command Public Relations Officer Deputy Superintendent of Corrections Hamza Abdullahi reported that the State Controller of Corrections Garba Sallah Abubakar is advocating for the effective implementation of non-custodial measures in the state. According to the report, during a courtesy visit to the Chief Judge of Sokoto State, Justice Muhammad Saidu Sifawa, the Controller highlighted that non-custodial measures such as community service are vital for decongesting custodial facilities, reducing government expenditure on inmates, and promoting economic development. He also appealed for collaboration with judiciary to organize sensitization lectures and seminars for judges, registrars, and other stakeholders to ensure a better understanding and application of the non-custodial functions stipulated by the Correctional Act 2019. The Chief Judge assured the Controller of the Judiciary's full support and cooperation to achieve the service's mandate. You are watching the Grill News Bulletin on the Nigerian Correctional Service online television. When we come back, we will have an update on the Controller General's visit to the NDDC in Port Harcourt, synergy with the Kaduna State Ministry of Justice, and the latest on the Super Eagles World Cup playoff. Stay with us.
My name is Babawale Afolabi. The National PRO, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, we are the leading agency talking about protection of all critical national assets and infrastructure. And right now, I am on Nigerian Correctional Service online television, and you can be part of what we're doing live in the studio. And to get the links, simply type Nigerian Correctional Service on YouTube for all your videos. And don't forget, always subscribe, like, and share. Thank you very much.
To strengthen the existing ties between the Nigerian Correctional Service and the Niger Delta Development Commission, the Rivers Command Public Relations Officer Superintendent of Corrections Juliet Ofoni reported that the Controller General of Corrections Sylvester Ndidinwakuche recently paid a courtesy visit to the Managing Director and CEO Dr. Samuel Obuku at the NDDC headquarters in Port Harcourt. According to the report, the CGC commended the NDDC for their past support, including the provision of solar street lights and medical facilities to custodial centers. He requested more synergy, particularly in the area of vocational training for inmates, such as carpentry and tailoring, to aid their eventual reintegration into society and reduce recidivism. Dr. Obuku assured the CGC of the Commission's commitment to assist with training and skills acquisition and to explore ways of including inmates in the Commission's yearly youth training programs. In Kaduna, the principal of the Postal Training Institution, Barnawa, Controller of Corrections, Tukura Yamma Yakubu, paid a courtesy visit to the state's Attorney General and Honorable Commissioner for Justice, Sir James Atung Kanyip. According to the report filed in by the institution's Public Relations Officer, Deputy Superintendent of Corrections, Ene Abutu, the principal highlighted the functions of the Postal Training Institution, which focuses on the reformation of juveniles, and pointed out the current criminal justice system, which creates a gap in addressing youth delinquency. The Attorney General welcomed the visit and assured the principal that the ministry's doors are open for support. He also noted that the ministry's partnership with NGOs focused on children in conflict, which the law could facilitate referrals to the postal institution. And turning to sports, the Super Eagles of Nigeria are gearing up for a crucial battle in the African playoffs for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. The much-anticipated match will see Nigeria face Gabon in a semi-final tie. Meanwhile, the Confederation of African Football has confirmed that Morocco will serve as a neutral venue for this single-leg encounter. If Nigeria defeats Gabon, they will advance to the final playoff. All eyes will be on the Super Eagles as they push to return to football's biggest stage. And that brings us to the end of this edition of the Grill News Bulletin from the online television of the Nigerian Correctional Service, as compiled and written by Deputy Superintendent of Corrections Franka Awa and edited by Deputy Superintendent of Corrections Solomon Njua. For more inspiring updates from across the service, subscribe, like, comment, and share our social media handles showing on your screen. Until next edition, I am Deputy Superintendent of Corrections Fidelis Stephen Daliop. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay informed, and stay away from crime.